Today on Clarence Media's Candidate Q&A, I'm joined by Warren Lang from Maclean. Thanks for joining me, Warren.
No worries, Bill. Thanks very much for inviting me.
And tell us a little bit about yourself and why you've put your hand up to run for council.
Look, firstly, I'm a sixth generation Australian with Scottish heritage, and not quite the reason we moved to Maclean, but that was some backgrounding there. But we moved here a couple of years ago, and now that I find that I've got the opportunity to run, and given I've got the time to do that, I like to see that some fair representation across the Clarence Valley for the council or as a councillor, and also to provide, I guess, to be able the ability to influence some of the discussion and to see that the local government concentrates on what their priorities and responsibilities are, and not venture too far from that, and see if we can, get some efficiency into the whole program and see if we can, have better representation, I think.
Okay. So how's the news been received in the Maclean community, the people you've spoken to, that you're running?
So, well, actually, it's quite positive feedback there from the people. I've done not so much a door knock on 3,500 people here, but I've done letter drops here. I've talked to probably 50 to 100 people here in the last couple of weeks, and look, they appreciate that somebody's actually going out there and going for walking, having a chat, and look, they're quite keen to and look forward to the upcoming election, purely to see and to be vocal and to raise their points of view. They feel that they haven't had the opportunity to raise some of their views, given that consultation may not be a part of what the best from the local government in regards to consultation and engaging with the community here. I think, the ability to walk in the door and have that discussion, particularly, just with a range of views anyway, that the ability to have consultation there, and maybe for somebody to represent the local people, it'd be great.
All right. Now, you have extensive experience in engineering and infrastructure projects across Australia. Just tell us a little bit about that background and how that will benefit, how you could use that to help benefit the current council.
Well, it doesn't matter whether it's the projects that I've been involved with are defence projects, energy projects, and they range from the Northern Territory, Western Australia, and Victoria, Tasmania. The educational facilities, I've worked for two engineering consultancies for 14 years in Western Australia. Health projects for the Australian government, it's National Aboriginal Health Strategy projects. Look, in each of these projects, there's an element of local government and state government involvement in regards to consultation with the local people. It might be representing landowners and on behalf of international and companies and Australian companies, purely to be able to provide information and the needs of the people, but also what the local government requirements are. So I think that there's always been an element of consultation between myself and the local government. So that's where I see my background, not working for council or working for a local government, but purely in about having the ability to consult and to reach out, and on this occasion on behalf of the residents and the community in regards to expressing their views, and for them to realise maybe the opportunities that are there.
Okay, great. So I guess on election day, on the 4th of December, why should people vote for Warren Lang ahead of some of the other candidates?
Well, look, there are some quite good candidates, don't worry about that. But what I think is that just fair representation throughout the Clarence Valley, that with my experience, and it's actually looking from the outside. So, look, I've only been here a couple of years, but generally looking from the outside, looking in, I can see where there's, well, a need for change, and I think that we can do things better. I think we can become more efficient, and across the board bring some life into it, and having the ability to contribute, I think, will be beneficial. But there are plenty of good candidates out there with some views, but I think that it is time for change, and yeah, looking forward to that opportunity.
All right, great. Well, good luck on
Yeah.
election day, Warren,
All right.
and nice to spend some time with you. And yeah, if you want to see all the interviews of candidate Q&A, just head to clarencemedia.com.au. Provide your feedback via email, william@clarencemedia.com.au.